With me today, we have Leland Mergillano all the way from the United States. Leland, welcome to that preview show.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it, sir.
So, Leland, quickly tell me, who is Leland? Where are you from? All your passions, any hobbies? Tell us a little bit more about you.
Absolutely. So my name is Leland Mergillano. I'm a 17-year-old high school dual enrolled student in Orlando, Florida. And I am an actor in voiceover, theater, TV, films, and a musician. And when I'm not acting, I like to serve at my youth group at church and hang out with friends. I also like to read and just overall cook and just try and start new hobbies. So it's really been a fun time. And thank you again for inviting me on this podcast.
It's a pleasure. So, quickly tell me, how did you get into acting? What made you decide this is something you want to pursue? And at what age did you start acting?
So I started performing on stage when I was around 5 years old, kindergarten age. My family has always been involved in the arts, mostly on my mom's side of the family. So growing up, I've always been around musically inclined arts. And I started appearing on stage during piano recitals. Then my mother introduced my sister and I into musical theater, which was around 8 years old. And ever since then, I loved theater and just had a passion for acting and being on stage. Then during 2020 quarantine, all the theaters were closed, and so I was binge watching my favorite TV shows. And during then, I was like, wow, this is really cool. I wonder if, I could also do that as well because I love acting. And so I talked to my parents, and I've been blessed that they've been extremely supportive of me. And it's now happening, and it's been such an amazing journey, and I'm grateful for any opportunity that's passed.
And which one do you prefer, stage acting or movies?
It's a great question. Honestly, they're both amazing in their own aspects. I I couldn't pick a favorite personally because they're both so different, but they share the same acting aspect, and that's just what I'm here for.
But I think stage has more bit of a adrenaline rush because you're in front of an audience and there's no retakes. So I think there's a little bit of an extra, if you like adventure or the adrenaline rush. I think theatre is probably the way to go.
Yeah, it's very fun too. People think it's scary. Sure, it can be scary the first time, but it's very exciting once you get on stage.
Now, I saw a bit of photos on Facebook and Instagram that it looks like, correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like you're starting to enjoy behind the scenes, the production side of movies as well. I see a lot being behind the cameras as well. Is that something you enjoy as well, something you want to pursue in the future?
Yes, it's such an awesome opportunity I've been presented with to be able to help behind the scenes and, you know, and serve the Lord with it. And it was such an amazing opportunity given to me by the production company staff members. And I learned a lot. I just recently got done with one helping behind the scenes. And it was really fun getting to know the crew and the crew side of things, learning all the camera angles and lighting. So yeah, that was extremely fun.
And what you spoke about your parents' role, what role does it play in your film career?
Well, my parents have always been supportive of me, and I couldn't be more grateful for them. And my mom always takes me to set. My dad's always there to cheer me on, and my sister, she's been awesomely supportive of me. She would make, because she has her own business,
Oh,
she would make personalized T-shirts for some of the cast in my theater group, and she's just been very supportive. My mom is a makeup artist, so sometimes when she goes on set, she'll help the actors with their makeup. And they've just been, my whole entire family has been always supportive of me and always be supportive of them. And they've just been incredible.
that's awesome. And we spoke about your parents' role, but tell me what role does God play in your career? Because I think we always hear that Hollywood is quite a demanding career, and there's a lot of darkness in Hollywood as well. So it's probably important to have your parents, but even more important to have God part of your career. Tell us a little bit the role God plays in your life and in your career.
Well, God plays everything in my life. He has been with me throughout this whole journey with life and acting. And keeping him first is something that I've always done, and he's been doing nothing but giving me blessings, and I haven't it's just been so amazing to see God work throughout my life and career. I've been blessed to have been brought up with Christian values from my parents and family, and just to build that relationship with him and seeing him work blessings with our family and keeping him first in life is a must.
I think it's also helpful to be part of Christian movie projects with, so you're surrounded with other Christian actors as well. I think that also helps.
Yes, sir.
So tell me a little bit, what's the future looking like for you? Any projects you're working on, things we can look out for?
Yes, sir. So I will be starring in the movie. It's called The Window. It'll be produced over in Central Florida. It's a short feature film. I'm going to be in it with some of my friends, and it's going to be a really fun time. Um, and I'm in a theatrical production of Mary Poppins right now, and I
Okay.
get to play the role of Bert. So that's really fun, and I'm looking very forward to that. As far as education goes, I'm just trying to finish up high school. I'm going to be in my senior year, finish up dual enrollment in college, and just see where God takes me.
And then finally, any advice you can give young aspiring actors who want to pursue this career?
Yes, so if you feel like this career or the arts is calling for you, calling at you, commit to it, pursue what you love, and don't give up on your dreams. Just work hard and commit, and you'll see the results and you'll see the reward that comes with it, and it'll all be worth it.
Awesome. Well, Leland, thank you for taking the time to chat with me. I really appreciate it, and all the best for the future and future projects. And we hope we can see more of you on the big screen.
Thank you so much, sir, for having me. It's been a pleasure being able to talk with you. You have a blessed day.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.